I wanted to talk about Fashion Story, and if you don't know what Fashion Story is, it is a game that is for 4 and up, and you can get it on the Apple Store or Google Play Store. But anyways, this game is for girls mostly, but can probably also be for boys, but mostly for girls. Boys have try to play this, but you know, it's not really a boy game. Mostly centered for girls. But this game is centered around just fashion. So you have your own shop, a boutique as they call it, and you start off with the small boutique when you get the app. And when you start playing, you will have a small boutique and you will try to have clothes in your boutique. You will order clothes for a certain time, rather it be 1 hour or to 1 day, which equals 22 hours. Um, and you have to wait until you get those clothes to stack them up. And you can open your boutique and you can close it. Some people do not close their boutique for one thing because they don't know how to because they just started. But when you close your boutique, you just put something in front of the door when you're like rearranging your boutique and cleaning it up. So that's how you close it. But sometimes when you close it and you leave it closed for a long time and then you open it and then just like maybe 1 second, even maybe just 1 minute, all your clothes will disappear. This has happened to me more than one time, and it can be a really pain in the butt. So you just got to be careful about that. I just leave it overnight until I wake up, and if I at least have clothes in my shop, but it really just ends up into poop when I open it and then everything leaves. But that most likely does not happen to people, but it does most often does. But he those are some good facts. Not bad or good. Well, yeah. But good facts about Fashion Story is you can meet people on there. You can talk to people and make friends on there. It's really great. But the bad side of that is you should never ever give your information out. That is a possibility you can give. You can give your phone number out. They will not block any kinds of number thing, or you can give out your email. You can give out any information about yourself, and that is something you do not want to do, and that is very, very dangerous if you do so. Do not do that on here. It can be leaked. You can screenshot it, everything, even after you delete it, after you have posted it on your wall. You can delete it, but someone might have just gotten it. So it's very, very highly restricted, and you should not do that. Also, you can do that on someone else's wall. On your wall, you can delete messages, but on someone else's, you cannot. So if you post it on their wall, it will be there forever until they delete it. But of course, other people can see it, and other people can see your wall. So it's something that you do not want to do. Um, Also, a bad part about this, sometimes people can get bullied on this game. I have seen people quit the game after they're only on level 5 or even less or even more just for being bullied. Some people can say, oh, your boutique is trash, your character is not well dressed, and blah blah blah, all that other stuff. Do not care about whatever they say. That has happened to me too, even though I am right now I'm on level 71 and they're probably level 16 and they're saying that to me. That is just garbo, and you should not even listen to them whatever they say. And that's something you should be careful of. This is 4 and up, sure, but it can well, most adults play this game also. Just a fair warning that there are young adults playing this. Like there's kids playing this and also adults. The adults that I've met on here, they are like in their 60s. They're grandmothers. And but they're very, very nice. If just letting you know, they're not mean or they try to be like pervs in here, but I have not met anyone that's like a perv that's like 30 years old and is a man just trying to meet girls on this. But I have met boys on here that have tried to play this, but they have left after. I've been playing Fashion Story since I was 7 and 6, like 7 to 6, and I like gave up the game, and then later on in 5th grade I downloaded again up to level 50, and then I had to get a new phone, which is this phone, and I've been playing since the May of 6th grade, so last year in May, and that was pretty fun. But I've been playing that since. So right now I'm level 71, which I'm very, very proud of. Because when you start, you will level up very, very quickly if you're really dedicated to the game. The game is hard to get to like level 90 or whatever, but it's super fun for most girls. But some people do get bored out of it for one thing, because the reason why people get bored of it is because it's just so simple. Whatever you just do, you all you do is add neighbors, you visit them, and you tip them 6 times, or you can visit the non neighbors, which you can tip them 3 times, and you can talk to them if you want. That's the fun part. But usually people don't know that, and they don't really learn about everything, which is why there's so many tutorials on YouTube. You should totally check out about all of Fashion Story, and they will give you tutorials on it. But right now I'm just reviewing on the whole concept of Fashion Story. And you can also just gift them, and you can post on your wall all kinds of stuff, and it's a great place to tell like all your social media stuff on there. You can tell people to follow your Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, etc., all that stuff. I have told people about YouTube a lot, and some of them are actually my subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you. But Fashion Story can be a great place to have a nap, or a bad place. Um, One of the things that is like a thing that you will learn if you play for a long time like me, you will understand a lot about Fashion Story, like different contests and also avatar contests. If you don't know an avatar contest, you can join one in Fashion Story. You will just have to like mosey around and try to find one. You can look at people's walls and see if they're hosting one, and you can say join and post whatever word they tell you to post so they can initiate that you join. And another way you can join Fashion Story contests is on Kick. If you don't know what Kick is, it's a messaging app you can get also on Google Play probably and the App Store. But Kick you can use to message people from Fashion Story once you ask someone to give your Kick. I have joined Kick contests, and you have to download Piccolage, I believe, to do this, but it's really fun to do that on Kick. If you really want to give out your Kick and message people on there, you can block people on Kick, which is a good part. But unfortunately, on Fashion Store, you cannot block people. But on Kick, you can message people. Like, I am in 2 contests right now for this, and they do not eliminate people usually. They can eliminate you, but on Kick contests, they usually don't because they're super nice. And yes, they are women. Most of them are probably in their teens, but a lot of them are actually older women that are like maybe 30s or 50s. I don't really want to say names, but yeah, they are older women, but they are not mean at all, and they're not pervs. They're very, very sweet women, which I don't really talk to them. I just join the contests for fun. But once I enter and ask them a few questions, they really understand my questions, and they help me out through a lot of things. So I really, really love that. But on Fashion Story contests, for Avatar contest in Fashion Story, um, those you will most likely get eliminated. Do not be sad if you get eliminated by that, because that is something that's so totally natural. It has happened to me before, and it's very disappointing. But you should just move on. There's this one girl, because I have hosted many, many Fashion Story contests, and when I eliminated this one girl, she got so mad. This is just one of the things that can happen in Fashion Story, which is running into people that are very rude. So this girl, I eliminated her, and she was so mad. She was just like on my wall. Why the heck did you do eliminate me? That was so mean. I've been trying to win a contest, and you just eliminated me. I feel so sad. And she was saying, I'm literally crying right now. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. She was saying, can you let me back in the contest? And I was just like, no, those are the part of the rules that you get eliminated. And she just didn't understand anything. And it was, oh God, it's very frustrating sometimes. But you should never get that over exaggerated about it. It's just a freaking game. Um, Also, a fair warning, this game can get addicting. This was sort of a problem for me in sixth grade because I did get very, very distracted and sort of my grades sort of dropped because of the game. But I mean, you should time your limit with it, and I do too because I get busy. But I do play it here and there, and it's a really fun game, and I really recommend it. Besides the bad parts about it, you should really join it if you'd like to. And if you don't end up liking it, just delete the game. Don't waste your time on it because you can waste a lot of time on it. It's very, very time consuming doing everything on there. And be careful how many neighbors you add. Adding neighbors is a lot of work, and I already have like 120, I think, which is too much for me. It's really hard for me to even handle 100, so I've been trying to limit it and don't put out your ID out there that much. But anyways, the whole fashion story thing, you can name your boutique, by the way, if you want to name it whatever you want. And they do restrict bad words. If you try to post a bad word, like the F word, or even if you put aw, like AWWW, like if you put it that long, they will not allow that for some reason. Um, but they do not let you post that. That's something that they restrict from you. And yeah, Fashion Story is a fun game, and you should download it if you're a girl, most likely. But boys, I don't think this is a game for you. But that's basically how Fashion Story is, and mostly the bad sides. I think I just stated the bad sides mostly, but there are good sides to it, which is why I still play it. And I love my boutique, even though it's sometimes empty. But you can extend your boutique even big once you start playing and getting more coins and meeting new people. Because a lot of people, the people that I've met are very, very nice, but some can be a bit sour, but in the end they're all very, very sweet people, so I appreciate fashion stories so much. So yeah, bye.